Dear students, I hope you would be okay in your homes. You appeared in class 10th examinations, and few days ago you culminated your examinations, and now you are waiting for the results. I am talking about the new 11th. Dear students, competence and determination can take one's board to the bank. I know you are fully confident that you would cross the examinations easily, but in these winter days or winter off days, schools are shut. You need to cover some syllabus so that you can easily cover up the rest of the syllabus if physical schooling would be there. Dear students, the pandemic COVID 19 is still mounting pressure on the entire globe. Its infection is increasing day by day. A new virus that is being detected in UK, so it has taken its another form. Better is to be careful always because life is a precious gift. Once life is there, everything would be in your coverage. Dear students of class 11th, new 11th, today we are dealing with the political science. Dear students, the political science is the branch of the social science faculty that mainly deals with state and its affairs. So simply you have to keep in the mind that political science is a branch of social science faculty that deals with state and affairs. According to Gardner, political science starts with the state and ends with the state. Political science ends with the state and begins with the state. Dear students, there are definitions in thousands related to political science, but so simple you have to keep in the mind that political science is science that deals with state and its affairs. And other subjects of social science faculty, that is geography, economics, history, are the base for the political science. Dear students, your first chapter of class 11th is constitution. Let me throw a little bit light on the constitution. Dear students, you might have read in class 11th, class 10th, in previous class that constitution is the supreme body of laws according to which a state is governed. So simple you have to keep in the mind. Constitution is the supreme body of laws according to which a state is governed. Everything is mentioned in the constitution according to which the government goes on or the government functions. What is written in the constitution according to which a state has to carry on its affairs. Dear students, you know that India was a British colony up to 1947. When cabinet mission plan came here in 1946, it asked Indians to have your own constitution, to frame your own constitution by middle of the June 1947, were surrendering back powers to Indians. This did not happen. It was not surrendered in June 47 but in August 47. Finally, India became a sovereign state on 15th of August 1947, but unfortunately, it got divided, it got partitioned. But the constitution framing was there, so cabinet mission plan approved it, asked Indians to frame their constitution. So Indians went to for elections and they framed the Constituent Assembly, and Constituent Assembly was the body of the representatives that framed the Indian Constitution. So on 9th of December 1946, its first sitting was held. So we can say from 9th December 1946, the Constitution of India became in mm, became came to life. That means it is formation started. Dear student, so simply you have to keep in the mind. that the Constituent Assembly were the body of the representatives or were the members that framed the Indian Constitution. And Constitution is a set of laws, body of laws according to which state is governed. And it took about 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days to complete the Indian Constitution. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the Constituent Assembly, and Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar turned the chairman of the drafting committee. And there were also the jurists or the advisors who were from the law, like K.M. Munshi, others who helped Indians to frame their constitution. So, Constitution of India was completed on 26th of November 1949, and it came into force on January 26, 1950. The original Constitution of India consisted of 395 articles, 8 schedules, and 22 parts. Dear students, let me repeat the things for you. Political science is a branch of the social science faculty that deals with state and its affairs. Garner said the political science starts with the state and ends with the state, and the rest of the social science faculty subjects, that is geography, history, economics, serves base for the political science. And Aristotle is called the father of political science. Dear students, your first chapter is Constitution, and in, there is also introduction to the Indian Constitution, that is called the preamble, and preamble is just introduction to the Indian Constitution in which aims and objectives of the Constitution are given. Dear students, what were the sources of the Indian Constitution? There were many sources of the Indian Constitution. Some concepts were borrowed from the American Constitution, some from the Australian, some from the South African, some from the Canadian Constitution, some from the Irish Constitution, and many acts, that's Act of 1935. These turned the source of the Indian Constitution. So why it is called the bag of borrowing? Because most of its concepts have been borrowed from the other constitution or other sources. Dear students, so preamble is the introduction to the constitution in which aims and objectives of constitution are given. And constitution itself is the supreme body of laws according to which state is governed. Constitution of India got started framing on December 9, 1946, and it took 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days to get completed, and finally it was completed on 26th of November 1949, and it came into effect on January 26, 1950. Dear students, this is the brief introduction of the political science and constitution. In the next class, we will discuss once again the political science and the Constitution of India, preamble of India separately, the Constitution of India, it is flexibility, it is rigidity, it is written nature, all things. Because you are new to the political science, in the beginning you will find difficulty in learning the political terminology and political concepts. But my advice is for you is that you should consume your time with the books in these 2 months, or go to the tuition centers and read the syllabus, cover syllabus almost 20%, so that you can never face any difficulty when there would be physical schooling after the end of the winter vacations. Thanks. Be well, asset.